With the magic powers believed to dwell inside a cloud of smoke, a Mayan healer performs an ancient cure. The rising smoke will lift away the patient's evil spirits. In an age-old Inca ritual, the fertile power of a tiny rodent is symbolically transferred to a troubled patient.
Los sapos, como siempre, nos acudirán tanto a ti como a mí.
To us, this kind of medicine may seem primitive and strange, for it is the work of people we call witch doctors. According to many old movies, witch doctors are fierce-looking natives frantically performing strange rituals. Based on their apparent healing ability, however, witch doctors should not be shrugged off lightly. Among the Zulu of Africa, he is the Ganja. The Tungis tribes of Siberia call him shaman. To the North American Indian, his name means medicine man. In Latin America, he is the curandero. The familiar term witch doctor was invented by European explorers to describe the role of healers in foreign cultures which they did not understand. If we are tempted to scoff at the work of witch doctors, we should remember that throughout history, witch doctors have enjoyed as much success in their respective cultures as physicians have in ours. In the Yucatan region of Mexico, an annual religious ceremony intermingles the strong traditions of both Spanish and Mayan culture. A holy procession invokes the power of the Mayan rain god, Chac. The culmination of the ceremony, however, takes place in a Christian cathedral. Adorning the cathedral's face are ancient Mayan signs for the gods of the sun and the moon. Here, where Mayan culture is still alive, ideas about illness and health are often strikingly different from our own. At 86, Felipa Chu is a respected Mayan witch doctor with a reputation for possessing especially strong powers. Today, a mother has brought her daughter to Felipa for help. The young girl wishes to marry a man her mother does not approve of. The mother hopes that Felipa's powers can dispossess the girl of her seeming obsession. She has brought several special plants and a strong local alcohol, which will aid Felipa in her cure. Using the potent alcohol, as well as herbs believed to have curing properties, Felipa concocts a powerful potion. Felipa is renowned for her use of so-called white magic, ridding people of spirits or hexes which they believe can afflict them. In her native Mayan language, Felipa chants to the spirits that are believed to affect the girl, urging them away. Rubbed directly onto the skin, the potion purges the spirits from the body.
Credo vale rosa, rosa y blanca, color la rosa, son la pero, tres hermanos, son el Padre, Hijo, Dios, Espíritu Santo. Amén, Jesús. Credo vale rosa, rosa y blanca, color la rosa, son la pero.
When the unwanted spirits have been completely driven away, the potion is given a final blessing. To ensure that the spirits will not return, the potion must be swallowed. Whether the result of Felipa's magic or merely the power of a mother's persuasion and concern, the cure was successful. The girl decided to give up her plans for marriage, at least for now. In the lush jungles of the Yucatan, Anciana Santana stalks a valuable quarry. The objects of his hunt are berries, herbs, and plants with medicinal power. Santana is an herbalist, familiar with the special properties of hundreds of different tropical plants. With them, he will make an incredible variety of folk medicines. Santana's knowledge dates from ancient times. Both the Aztecs and Mayans had a highly developed medicinal pharmacopoeia. Cactus contained chemicals still used for the treatment of burns. Ipecac roots provided a cough remedy. The Dioscorea plant relieved skin disease. Every day outside his simple hut, Anciana Santana is called upon to provide treatment for the ill. A troubled man complains of persistent headaches. Santana often determines if he can indeed provide a cure by divining the nature of the illness with the aid of a small glass ball. Once having decided that a cure is possible, Santana carefully prepares the proper plants and herbs. Often the leaves are cooked to enhance their medicinal power. Finally, the herbal medicine is ritually sealed in a bottle. Santana prescribes the dosage and tells his patient to return if the remedy is not effective. A surprising number of present-day drugs owe their discovery to primitive herb doctors throughout the world. Common aspirin has its origin in the bark of willow trees. Digitalis from foxglove leaves still is used to stimulate failing hearts. Quinine from cinchona bark provided the first cure for malaria. There is more to ancient medicine than a knowledge of healing plants. We are now beginning to understand the other forces at work in the witch doctor's rites of healing, rites that are still performed with astonishing results. The Peruvian Andes, jagged domain of ancient Inca civilization. The magnificent city of Machu Picchu perched at the edge of a world filled with magical forces. In the cool mountain winds, there coursed hundreds of spirits whose powers affected all aspects of life. The power to cause illness was thought to reside in the spider. The spirit of health lived in the sun. With an old Inca witch doctor, or San Coyac, Dr. Fausto Aguilar practices an ancient Inca ritual.
Pinka.
Pinkish.
Leaves from the sacred coca plant are offered to the sun god in request for the power to cure. Dr. Aguilar holds degrees in both medicine and psychiatry. Yet, Aguilar has found that with many of his patients, he must also use traditional healing rituals which are deeply ingrained in Peruvian culture.